Take Up Space is our International Women's Day festival for Folkestone 2020. We have put together a team and a programme that celebrates and reflects the diversity of women in Folkestone. We quite brutally evaluated ourselves after last year, and we really started to ask the question of like, who's not here, who's not represented by the events that we're putting on. So our aims were just to meet more people and make more connections. So we had a call out for people that wanted to pitch ideas for events, meeting people, chatting with them, finding out about their ideas, and helping them to bring them into the programme.
This festival is really about contributing to a sort of ecosystem of support and learning and community and creation. So I'd say Take Up Space is about taking up your space and feeling energised and supported in doing that.
Whilst it's a celebration of International Women's Day, it's also a celebration of everything that's going on in Folkestone. You know, you've got people from all corners of the town running workshops, attending workshops, coming to gigs.
So we went to the gig last night. I was standing there going, I want to be in a band. I want to play drums, that is so cool. Look at them. I can relate to these people, and I've never really had that connection.
We've had such a diversity of different things to do. Feminist punk rock to like a DJing workshop, a crochet workshop. There's so much there that there's something there for everyone.
So we had some beginners, some people who knew how to crochet, and we were all making booby hats. Basic kind of beanie hat for a baby that looks like a boob, as a kind of bit of a kind of stick it to the man for anyone who thinks you shouldn't be breastfeeding in public. Do something nice and chat and stuff, but also a bit of a statement as well.
Sometimes the programming itself is a statement on its own. To come to a hip hop gig that is a female lineup is a statement in itself, and it's showing respect and support for artists that might otherwise be underrepresented.
It's impossible to hear women's voices and separate that from politics. Centering a diverse group of women, it means more women will come and see themselves reflected in the culture that we're offering them and see possibilities for themselves in their own lives that they wouldn't have seen before. Yesterday I was helping to clear up the Menopause Mayhem animation workshop, and they came in and they didn't really even believe that they would be able to make an animation. Not only did they have an animation to show us, but they just said that they've just had the best few hours and they've been talking and laughing.
It's not just about bringing the festival to the community, but using the festival to make more community.
The world tries to split us into age groups, into race groups, into class groups.
It's about recognising that sometimes me and you or me and you might not experience exactly the same thing, but what is oppressing us comes from the same place. So it's better for us to connect and work together around that than it is to work separately. So let's keep building.
Recognise that we deserve better for ourselves and for our communities and creating spaces of our own. That's why we form the band and that's why we play. So we hope we can bring that to you tonight.
I think it's really important for women to have camaraderie, not only so that we know where we have similarities, but also where we have differences and where we have conflicts.
We can only exchange awkward nods of acknowledgement because my world doesn't slot into yours.
It is the curse of being a girl, my mother tells me. You are the property of your parents, husband, brothers. You endure. Never question it. I question it.
It's really nice to come to these spaces, not just to celebrate and to hear each other's stories and have a nice time, but to really do the work, to really have the tough conversations that mean we can actually grow and progress and have an honest perception of what it is to make a change.
Anthony Ainsworth is with us in this movement of women, the beginning and continuing of conversation and activism, of the arts and justice, hope for change. She speaks. Let's listen.